Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Looks like we got Dan McCumber and Paul Adams in the house. Anyways, welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E281, a 2009 LP-2 original Loomis wrapped roll. Yeah, I hope it is as good as the last one too. That one's going to be hard to follow. I didn't actually even look at this on the ends. That one is normal. Both enders are normal, from what I can tell. Go ahead and draw a chip. Coin 21. Let a couple people get in and we'll get things started. Well, I got a lot of yard work done today. Worked hard. Got a lot to make up on, though. I let it go for so long after the hurricane because I was discouraged. I got to get it back into its glory. How are you doing today, Dan? We've got 9 viewers in the house now. Malcolm, how are you doing today? And we will get this roll unwrapped. Well, it happens. It happens. All right. Got this Loomis roll opened. And we will see what we can get. Back doing any better, Malcolm? First coin in the roll. Oh darn, that's terrible. Yeah, I hate when that happens, Dan, when your teller card gets compromised. And on the reverse, so our first normal coin. Yeah, that last LP-2 rolls made me want to search more, but it's going to be a tough road to follow. Coin number 2 for Carl. Otis, how are you? See if this is the same as the last coin. I'm going to back out just a little bit. Had a little nick on. Nope, different. All right. Coin number 3 for Paul Hampton. Yeah, it was nice to get all my yard work done early. Blazing hot out, not used to doing that much work in the heat. Got a lot of packages packed up this morning also, so some of you will be getting packages in the next couple days. Probably do another 4 or 5 tomorrow. Oh, lots of die cracks on that one. Ooh, I didn't know there was such a thing. Got to be careful, Dan. All right, this, let me look at this with a loop. I think this might be something. It is. See if I can get a better view of this and we can figure out what it is. All right, with this light, that might, let's see if I can turn it this way and get a better view. Right here in the hand, you can see a doubling of this part right here. So we're going to see if we can find this one. Eric M., welcome. All right, that would be in the back of the hand, so we will, not there. Not through there. Write this down to possibly come back because I don't think it's this one. Oh, it's this one. I do believe. Go to the obverse, see if we got any of these markers there. We don't have that. We don't have that. So we're going to go back and look again. Thought it was 36. Let me go and get Wexler's site up. Said it crossed to 54. So we'll see if he's got multiple die states. He does. All right. That looks like it. Ooh, there's a good marker right there if it's there. Possible. Let's see. West southwest from bottom of L and Liberty to rim. Well, we don't have that. Just below the hairline. Let's see when we get to die crack. So it's got a crack, so C. Die crack runs west, southwest, east, northeast through the beard. That one's not there. Pre-die crack running through the hair and upper back of the head is now a die crack. North, northwest into forehead. There's that, and there is that. So this, I do believe, is, let's see if I can get stage C. Short die crack curves north from the N of 1. Don't see that. That is there. I believe that is the die chip depression. Die crack runs down the rolled up sleeve. All right, into the arm. There it is, right there. Got that. Die crack rolls down the back of the left boot. Don't see that. Ah, there's a die crack. A die crack runs the left sleeve, small. Center of the right boot. Well, I see a die crack there. It's not running down the center. What I'm seeing is a die crack right here through the boot. Right shoulder. I do believe this is 1mm36. I'm going to run through, see if there's any more like it. I'm going to have to do some study, but I do think it equals stage C of John Wexler's listings. But I'm going to have to put different light on it to get a view on it. There's another one like that. So let's look at this one. That is this one, but I think this is still, let's see if there's something about the O. Short die crack runs through the O. Top left and right of the N. There it is right here. All right, top and top right of the N and top right of the E. Die crack progression runs on the bottom of the left boot. There's that. Oh, there's that. All right, there's the crack on the mallet. So this is 54 and this is 74, so I need to do some work because 74 and 36 are the same. But this one matches. Let's see, it matches there. Matches that. And matches that. All right. So this is going to mount it or make it as 74, but it might turn out to be 36. One M or 1DR 074 WDDR 54. All right, now we can get rolling. Do you want me to send you an extra V? I have a number of them. I wouldn't mind having one if you were generous enough to do it. All right, let's see. Had a Morgan go for $11. Yeah, are you doing whatnot, Dan? This is probably another one. Let's see if I'm right. I am. All right, and this has got the die scratches too. That 74 has listed. So two 1DR 74s in the roll. And it happens, Dan. You never know when people are going to spend money or not. It's like the reveal sale. Some days we could run double rolls on everything and sell out. And some days you have a hard time filling one roll. Sometimes people can't get in for multiple different reasons. Is this another one? It is not. Heck, I was supposed to participate in an auction last night and I missed it by 3 minutes. The item I wanted to bid on, I forgot about it. Crispy, welcome to the show. So far, out of 6 coins, we have found 2 double die reverses. Who is BRS? Oh, yes, Blue Ridge. Yeah, he's all right. I like him. See, I always go down to the boot because there is one variety that is doubled on the boot. Coin number 8. And another 1mm or 1DR 74. That's marked right? 1DR. All right, I do have it marked right. Oh, I do see that crack going, or the pre-crack going up the center of the boot now. All right, cool. He just doesn't have much of what I mostly do Lincoln cent varieties. I do nickels and dimes and stuff like that. He's into a different genre of coins than I personally do. I've watched him a couple times. I've bought from Adam a couple times. He has more Lincoln cent stuff. This could be another 1DR74. Nope. It's got the similar die crack on the head. Yeah, he does the toner things, and it almost sounds like PCGS is letting toners go through again. I don't understand what the difference in why the grading services keep flipping and flopping on that kind of stuff. You know, they used to just give it a red brown. See if this is one. That looks just like those same die cracks. Let's go to the one, and that's it. It is. All right. Let me see if that little hit on the book is on these. Oh, all right. Sissy, welcome to the show. Hey, I owe you a credit still. For some reason on your invoice, you're the only one that I didn't give a credit on. So I will do it on next week's credit. Mama Shu, welcome to the show. Yeah, just wanted to let you know I didn't forget. I actually forgot, but it was more of an oversight than I forgot because I got the paper sitting right in front of me and I did everybody else's on the paper. We are finding one DR 74, which is equivalent to WDDR 54. And we'll see on the O of the 1 whether this is another one. It's not. Next one, I'll go through all the markers again. I agree, Sissy. Well, that last LP-2 roll was so good that it's like, man, I want to do another one. That made me want to start searching them. But I only found one in a box that was not buried in the pile. And this was the roll. This has got the crack there and the crack there. So let's see if it's got the little crack on the 1. The O. It does not, so it should be normal. That's right. All right. We've got 2 die pairs that have the same die cracks or similar die cracks on the head, forehead, and hair. Coin 13 for Parvis. Oh, heck yeah, Sissy. That sounds good. How long you home for? No die cracks. $10 days. All right. Coin 14 goes to Dan. Oh, all right. Been a while since you've seen her, huh? Or seen him or her. Is it a him or a her? I don't remember. Die crack in the hair. Light die crack in the forehead. It could be, but I doubt it. The worst struck pre-1982 Lincoln cents. I would say the worst strikes are probably 62, maybe 63, 64. That era, the coins in general, starting at the end of 1961, are very low quality. They always seem to be weakly struck in the reverse. So that's it. In 68, the coins It's not a striking issue. It's an actual master die issue. And that's why they changed the master die in 69. See, my problem with judging like a 70, 74, 75, 76, I've looked at some, but I don't look at them as much as I look at other coins, other date coins. It's more of a random issue when I look at them. Of course, I have searched 80D rolls. And I've searched a couple 81 rolls. But I would still stick that the quality in the early 60s, like after sometime late 61, because some 61s seem to be real good and then they seem to get worse. And I don't know if that is a issue from what time of the year they were being struck or just something else. And they started in, seems like 62, it started to get real, not real good as far as strikes go. Coin 17 goes to Paul. This coin is playing with my camera. Coin 18 goes to Eric Math. Oh, they did that. Part of that is the reason that all the lettering goes into the rim in 68, Sissy, is I do believe it was the same master hub from all the way in 59. And that's why the design changes slightly in 69. But in the early 60s, like 62, 63, 64, and 65 seems to be pretty well struck. I don't know if I got any up here on the desk or not. Let me see if I got anything just hanging around here. Might be a 62. I don't. Maybe there's something in here. No. I will get a regular Lincoln cent and show you on the early 60s where the problems always are. Ooh, nice die crack. A light die crack in the hair, so I don't think this is going to be one of our double dies. Ooh, do I got anything over here? Let's see if I got anything in this pile over here. I just remembered this. What is that? Oh, what is this? Ugh. All right. Nope. Don't have none there. Let's see. Nope, I don't have anything on the desk. That's hard to believe. Coin 20 for Stan. I'll try to dig some out. And I'll try to explain it in my next reveal, which I believe is scheduled for tomorrow. Got the big die crack and a die crack, so this is possibly it. This is. And there it is. See, I see that little die crack right here. And we'll go through. I'm going to put this on the obverse and show everybody what I'm looking for when I'm diagnosing this. Go up. I see this die crack right here, running around where my little pointer's at. Then I go up, and I see a die crack right here, running through the hair. Yeah, me too, sissy. And I tried it 10 times, it didn't work, and then all of a sudden it worked. Then I flip it over on the reverse, and you've got a little die crack right in the O of 1. Then you have a little die, like a pre-die crack running up the right leg. And you've got a die crack on the left shoe. Right there. Then I am having a hard time seeing. Oh, there it is. A die crack in the log right here. So those are just most of the markers too. I think I've missed a couple. But that makes me know for sure that that is the coins that are pictured on the websites. Next coin is for Chubby Pop Chaser. It just makes me smile when I say that name. Got the die crack on the forehead. There's 2 different dies that have this. And the die crack on the hair. And then I turn it over and look at the 001, and it's got the little die crack, so this should be one, and there it is. 1990 no S proof have any diagnostics other than its appearance as a proof. I don't have any personal experience with that, so I can't honestly tell you, but I can try and find something out for you. I do have possibly one source. One thing that you'll be able to tell is it's a proof, and the proof pennies of that era are very good. They're usually always deep cameo. So just finding a real shiny 1990S is not going to be good enough. I mean, you'll know it's a proof coin. So if you have any doubt that it's a proof coin, it's probably not it. All right. Basically, they're saying that you should know it's a proof coin just by the way it looks. There is no markers or any diagnostics on the 90 no S. The only diagnostics are the diagnostics of a business strike to a proof strike, which is square rims, real sharp strike, the deep cameo. No, because it can be proof 69 or proof 68, but it's still, you'll see, like I'll show you when we get to the next coin. On the later proofs, basically I'm going to say, I'm not sure the exact date when the proofs, they changed the way they made the dies for the proof coins. But we're looking at the head right there. This would be Snow White, you know, frosty. This would be a mirror-like finish. None of these little dimples or flow marks or anything like that would be present in a proof coin. All the lettering would be nice and frosty. The date would be frosty. This rim right here, see how there's a curve? There's like a curvature on the rim. The rim will come up real sharp edge, go flat, go back over, very sharp. The chances of you finding that coin are very slim, but not impossible. Your best bet is to search proof sets for it. To find it out of a proof set, I would say it would be very slim. Have the mirror, but no frost. Well, my advice to you would be search images of proof coins, 1990 proof coins, and look at them. Look at the dates, look at the lettering, look at the head, look at the Lincoln Memorial on the back, and look at a bunch of pictures. Even there's probably pictures of lower grade. Lower grade proofs that are available online. And then just start comparing it to yours. Like I said, a proof set should be very obvious, especially after you've looked at a few of them. Coin 23 goes to Sissy. Got the die crack. So let's see if we got the third die crack. We do, and so Sissy gets herself a double die reverse. We're getting quite a few. It looks like we're getting near about 10. Next coin for Taco John. Seen this. I thought that was in the planchette. That is in the die. We had one earlier on in the roll. Oh, and it's got all the stuff for the double die. So maybe it is something that's on the die. Nope, it's not one. So there's 3 dies that have the die cracks. I'll have to remember these crossing scratches right here. Mickey! Man, looks like good stuff on your trip. I gotta hand it to you. I did a 25-mile hike before, and I was young and in shape. And it was painful. Doing what you're doing. Crazy stuff. I've been following along on your Facebook. Oh, I bet it is. Like I said, I was young and I did 25 miles in 2 days. And it was hard for me then. I can't imagine. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not in good enough shape, but I mean, you are old. I mean, you're almost as old as me, so you're close to being old. And I know what old does to me, so I can only imagine it does it to you too. But just keep trucking. Make sure you stay hydrated. Die crack, Die crack. Come on, third die crack. And no. Now, are you taking today off or are you hiking today? I saw that you were going to take a day off or something in the middle of it. Next coin is for Dan. Yeah, good, good. Don't do too much today. Make sure you eat real good. Of course, your body in the next couple days should start getting a little bit used to some elevation. So, of course, you're probably going to be walking uphill still for the next week. So just when you get used to the elevation, you're going to go up more elevation. So we actually only have about 5 die pairs in this roll so far, which makes it easy to search. But we're not gonna, that one die pair from the mint, it had like, or the one roll from the mint had about 10 die pairs in it, and 4 of them were neat. Actually, yeah, all of them were neat that we found. They were all pretty good, strong double dies. Yeah, absolutely, Mickey. But I'm impressed, man. You're definitely jealous too. I wish I had the fortitude to do something like that. I would have to say that I would be a little intimidated just by the opportunity. One die crack, 2 die cracks, and nil. Let's all go, right? Yeah, I mean, I think he's hiking. You're hiking for like 28 days, aren't you, Mickey? That's a long hike. And I think they've been doing 8 to 10 miles every day. $30. All right. Do you know the total distance you're going? Yeah, yours ain't the only one, Dan. That's what I'm saying. It's impressive. And I've seen pictures of his trip so far, and he looks pretty good. So he may be tired, but I mean, he doesn't look like it's killing him. 498 miles. That is crazy. Good for you. Coin 34 for Paul. Hey, if you can't, you can't. You just do the best you can do. If you got to take a couple days and stay in a hotel, then you do that. Like I said, you should be proud of yourself just for the first 2 days. I mean, or 3 days. It's been crazy. There's not many people that would make it that far. So the double dice seem to slow down all of a sudden. Tomorrow we have a 63D roll. So I'll be able to show you pretty good about weekly struck coins, Mama Shoe, if you join me for that broadcast. Because they probably will be, as most 62, 63, 64s are, gunky and wash spots and weekly struck. See you, Mickey. Be safe, buddy. Coin 38. Chubby Pop Chaser. It was weak. Did you find anything? There's a lot of stuff to find in 63Ds. There's double die obverse, reverse, RPMs. There we go. Finally, another one. Oh, I forgot the giveaway. Let me see if it's in this. Oh, it is. It's one of the double dies. Oh, it's the Chubby Pop Chaser. Look at that. There is 21. I had forgot that. But this roll's good enough where we're probably going to have to do a little recap on it. Well, if you're like me, Dan, I get satisfaction out of hunting rolls and not. I love it when I find stuff, but I'm still getting relaxation when I'm hunting them and not finding stuff. I mean, let's face it, all of them can't be. They all can't have stuff in it. Certain days, certain dates are definitely more profitable than other. Like 2009, it is not uncommon to get double dies. This one will be a normal coin. I can tell that by the die wear on the back of the 9 here. I do look at these coins a second time under the loop. So if I did miss anything, which I haven't, I actually haven't missed a coin in about 2 weeks. And I think the last one I missed was because I found it and just put it back into the wrong pile. I haven't had a good sit down in my recliner and watch TV and search rolls all day in probably 3 years. By the time I go sit down and watch TV nowadays, I've already looked at 10 rolls in my office. That is the bad part about searching coins in your office 10 or 12 hours a day, is I don't do it enough like I used to. The good part is I'm not finding hundreds of rolls of stuff to look through that may never get attributed because I don't have time, because I'm just sitting around searching rolls. And there's one for frostbite. I went through 90 rolls and attributed 40 rolls worth out of it. The other stuff was really minor, and I just didn't want to get into that much time to do it. But now I'll grab a tube of that stuff on an occasion and do that too. That's what I do now, Dan. Is I'll crack the TV on and there's another one. All right. Go right to sleep. And of course, me, I get up early, so I go to bed early. I very rarely make it past 10 o'clock at night. But I very rarely sleep past 5 in the morning. To get an example of a double die and a normal example. There's a lot of people that will in this roll, Mama Shoe. I try to go over where the markers are so you can try to match it up on the website. And I might do something similar to what Chuck did during a roll dig or something like that. If we find something, we'll go really in depth on how to attribute it. And I can tell you the number one biggest hint I can give you to being successful in attributing your own die varieties is practice. Practice definitely makes perfect. And that's another thing in die variety attribution. One of the things I hear more than any other thing is, this almost looks like, or this is as close as I can find to it. That it is or it isn't. It can't be close and be it. And a lot of people have a hard time with that there can be so many that aren't listed yet. And there's lots. Most of the big stuff has been listed, but a lot of the little stuff is still out there because people didn't want to bother with it, or they couldn't photograph it properly with the equipment from the day. Now it's real easy to get in and get a shot of it. Happy place. That's mine too, Mama Shoe. Mine too. It got me out of a dark place in my life. Just because it kept my brain engaged. And that means a lot. When you don't have time to think about stuff, you end up recovering from stuff like that. Got a little scuff on this one. Plating been scraped off. Probably the counter or the rolling machine. Coin 49 goes to Stan. We are getting close to being finished in the roll. That is, yes. Now that is one thing that you can do like overlays through Photoshop and stuff like that, and it's very accurate. But there is, depending on who's taking our photography on copper coins, most of it has very little tilt. It's very close to being flat. We're trying to change the light, so the perspective on most of our coins is good. But when you are magnified in so much, there's a phenomena in a two-dimensional picture that is called paletting. Your focal point, let's say your focal point is right here in the middle. The actual perspective right here and right here, just because it's a photograph, will be tainted a little bit. So that is a phenomenon that is called paletting. And you can get close. That's what the photos are of. Let's see if I can get like this. You see these scratches. Let me pull this over here and see if I'm in where I'm at. All right. $54. Let's see what photos. That's the photos there. This doesn't have that scratch, but it has similar scratches. Actually, I think this is actually the scratch they're talking about, but it's covered up with other scratches. So let me look at the copper coins listing. All right. All right, this one will show it. You see these die scratches right here. When we look at the photo, there's the die scratches right there. You go down. You see on here, you probably can, oh, you can't see my pointer. The die crack right there on the photo. Then we turn this back on and we'll move the coin. And see, sometimes you have to turn the coin. We don't have to here because you can see the die crack is right here. So this is basically as listed on Copper Coin's website. Then he's got the log, the die crack in the log. So we'll go over to the log. And there is the die crack that is photographed right there. Then, of course, we can read in Wechsler's and get other die cracks that he talks about. And that's like in the left boot right here. And then if we turn this properly, see, that's another thing. When you're looking, turn your coins. See, now you can see the pre-die crack coming up the front of the left leg, or the right, let's see, left leg. No, right leg. Right leg. All right, let me get my screen back up. Oop. All right. And I'll try to do that a little bit more when I find a variety, tell you what I'm seeing and where I'm seeing it to try to help you out. Because a lot of times I'm just seeing it, and half of them I actually know from memory. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me. I should be on about this time tomorrow. 63D roll. Where is the roll? Where is the roll? Where's the roll? Right here for 63D. I hope everybody can join me, and I hope everybody has a great remainder to your day. Hey, hit that like button on the way out. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye.